All right. We will wait for some people to get in here. I did not have this scheduled. It was just kind of one of those things. I'll get started with a general in a second. Da, 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 da. Okay, I don't see anyone in here, but I'm also doing something else. So, all right. Okay. I've got another device over here so that I can keep up with the comments. If there are any, hopefully there will be. Again, I don't see anyone in here. Could be mine. Nonetheless, all right. This was just kind of a thing. I didn't have it scheduled. I didn't have it planned. No one has notice. So if you get here, cool. If not, you can watch the playback. All right. We're going to do a general how you doing? Not much. I just felt like I had way too much energy, and really needed to get some of this out, honestly. What better way to do it than the live? I'm almost all the way caught up on personals as well as monthlies, so yeah. I thought maybe we'd come here. Y'all can call it. Actually, I still don't see anybody in here, even though somebody commented. But anyway, I figured we could do personal questions if you want. We can do bonus reads for the signs if you want. It's really up to you. Like I said, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. We'll go ahead and start off with a general, just to kind of amp up the energy. Looks like I'm talking to myself, because even though I can see Randy commented, but it doesn't show him in the room. So, I don't know. Alright. Anyways, I have some things I need to say anyway, but I'm going to see if I'll be here. I'll be here too. I'm going to see if anyone joins, and then I will say what I need to say a little bit later, alright? Seven of Swords, treachery, and this is kind of what I want to talk about, alright? It could be fear, it could be paranoia, it could actually be treachery and deception. With the Queen of Pentacles, all right, ambition. Probably many people feel very solid in that they have been deceived, they have been done dirty, they have been lied to, okay? Let me see if I can let's see if we can bring this up a little, and that may help the view. Let's see. That's a little bit better, I think. What you think? Yeah, I think that's a lot better, actually. Alright. It's a weird angle that I'm at, but yeah, we're going with it. Can you hear me okay? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. I actually don't have the mic in. But I can definitely put it in. But because I have it on a separate cord, sometimes too many things hooked up, and then the mic too sometimes will cause this like really weird buzzing sound. So I just thought if we can do it without it, better than chancing it, because I can't hear it until the playback. Right, so let's get into it. This reading, let's see. If you show, you show. If you don't, you don't. You weren't meant to be here, but I bet you catch it on the playback, though. I did shut some things down and shut some things out. Not people per se, but energies that are heavily attached to people. So we know what that looks like. The habit, dependency, all right? The devil creeping on in. It really ain't creeping in, though. I mean, it's been a front runner in this energy, which is why I'm here. Why I'm here. Key player. Queen of Cups. Intuition. This energy split down the middle. King of Cups. Fascination. All right. Knight of Cups. Empathy. All right. What we are dealing with, and what possibly several people are dealing with, this energy over here feels like it's been betrayed. It lives, breathes, thinks, eats, sleeps fear. All right. And it's dead set on it. That's what it is. All right. This energy over here, very intuitive, very abundant, very elevated. All right. And this is on an earthly, both of these are very earthly, okay? This one's much more emotional. This one's much more solid, earthly, logical, things like that, all right? And in between, you've got the devil here. All right, toxic energy, toxic energy. I'll get to it, just wait. I'm going slow for a reason. You trust me? Abundance. The Empress. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. All right, this energy over here, in order to elevate and grow and have a new opportunity, be successful, abundant, lucky, free-flowing, will have to let something go. There's a lot of toxicity surrounding this energy. This could be self with self. We're not necessarily dealing with two people or two situations or two energies that are separate from each other entirely. Yes, it is split down the middle. Yes, there is one side on one side, but isn't there to everything within this construct? Within this construct. I'm going to repeat it one more time for the ones that didn't hear me. Within this construct. All right? If you've been rocking with me for a while, you're well aware of what is and what is not within this construct. We know who we are, we know what we are, and we know where we come from, and that ain't this motherfucking construct. Oh, it's gonna get real because I feel heated. You know why I feel heated? You know what? This is probably going to be a real shit in the beginning, so if you're looking for personals and all that, come back in a minute because I feel I'm getting heated. I'm mad. I'm real mad. I feel focused on my energy that shouldn't be there. I'm trying to be genuine. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to cut your head off or sever your spine. I'm trying to be real nice and real understanding. I give everyone fair warning, and I try to come up here and I try to teach y'all and I try to help y'all. I don't really try to teach y'all, I try to advise y'all, right? Be careful where you bump around in other realms. Be careful of people's energy that you bump around in, because you don't really know. You don't really know what they are. And you don't even further know, even if you think you know what they are, you don't know who's working with them on this level and the next and all the ones above and below, baby. Don't forget below. Don't forget below. Be very careful. Hey, Tamika. getting heated. My ears getting red. Woo, let me put up these sleeves. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. I was already hot when I came on here. And I'm trying to deliver messages in a very tactful way. But I'm also very firm. I'm also very serious. And the reason I'm so energized is because spirit is moving through me like you would not believe, okay? We're trying to calm that warrior blood. It's boiling. We'll get through it. We will get through it. So again, this could be self with self. I want to allow people the chance to understand that do not know, all right? To understand, to understand, to overstand, all right? We are here to elevate. We are here to grow. We're here to share with one another in the best way possible so that our experiences may strike a chord with somebody else. They may strike a memory. They may strike a portion of their quote unquote DNA. They may strike resonance on some level. It could be, you could have a piece of information presented to you 1,000 times and it doesn't make sense or it doesn't resonate. And then someone from around the way could come in and say the exact same thing on a different level, in a different way, with different words, and all of a sudden everything clicks, okay? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. If you've been rocking me for a while, you somewhat understand who and what I am and what I am capable of. Somewhat. And that's okay. Not everything is for everybody. All y'all secrets is not meant for me and vice versa. If you see, you can see. And if you can't, best not. Now, if you've been here for a while, then you understand that I see a lot that is not my business. And I don't go forward and speak those messages out loud. You used to hear me say, no, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. Give me something else. You might still hear that sometimes, but it isn't often. I've gotten a lot better about not saying that. I've gotten a lot better about sifting through that and past that to not let that slip out. And the reason is because I got tired of people hitting me up in my inboxes and on a personal level and asking me, what did you see? Was it me? Was it me? Did you see so-and-so? Can you tell me about so-and-so? Because people that have known me for a while, especially on a personal level, but also on a spiritual level, know that I see faces. Okay. This is why I talk about the antenna being so broad and so wide, and you know how I've worked to shut it down to only certain things to come through. But whenever I sit down and do channels and readings, there's a lot that comes through. So anyone that's open and available comes through, just like any radio, right? You're going to get all the stations that are aligned in that frequency. All right, you're going to be able to attune to maybe 3 or 4 on AM radio, maybe 20 on FM radio, and all of them on XM radio, like whatever, right? It's just, that's how it works. Okay. Now, I never, let me repeat myself. I never put forth personal information because it's not my business. If I see a face, I don't say it unless it's given to me 3 times in 3 different ways. And then I will go forward with that message, because then I know that it is not on a personal level and I'm not putting somebody's actual business out there. When they show it to me 3 times, when they give it to me 3 times, that means I'm supposed to go forward with it because a larger audience will have something to gain from it. Okay? So If you resonate with these messages, that's great. That's beautiful. I'm so happy that something could come through me that would allow you to resonate with it. Okay. That would allow you a space of transformation, transition, whatever it is for you. Okay. Some form of growth. I am so grateful and fortunate to be able to offer that to people. That within itself is rewarding to me. Okay. However, for people to come at me like I'm specifically talking about them is really starting to piss me off. And I do mean really starting to run me hot. I don't do that. I'm not on that tip. That's not what I do. That's not why I'm out here. That's not why we're out here. That being said, thank you all for your support. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for rocking with me, especially if you've been here since the beginning. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. Thank you for the new ones, right? We're growing. I love that. And my appreciation, my words would never be enough to show you my appreciation. Truly, it never would be. But I feel like I need to say this because I have a lot coming at me. I got people's wives coming at me. Girl, I ain't seen your fucking man in 10 years or more. I don't know nothing about you. And if I do, I'm not going to say it. I got people coming at me like I'm literally spilling their shit, like I'm laying all their shit bare. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that is not what we do. And I shouldn't have to say this. I should not have to say this. But I'm warning you now, keep coming at me if you want to. I want to be left alone and just help and do easy peasy and go with the flow just like everybody else out here. People trust me with a lot of information, a lot of very sensitive information, and I take that very, very fucking serious. I would never. And that's what I have to say about that. Now, you know what? We're done with this spread. We're done with this spread. We're done with that speech. I feel like I covered everything I came here to cover overall in that manner. Let me light a little bit of sage here, get a little bit of water. Y'all go ahead and y'all let me know. This is a you call it, all right? If you want a bonus on your sign overall in general, if you want a collective overall reading, if you want a collective love reading, if you want a twin flame reading, if you want a personal question, you let me know. This is you call it, okay? Good morning, Mariki. Mom of spirituality, I love your setup. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Well, thank you so much. It's just kind of put together. I change it a lot. I feel like I get tired of seeing the same thing. I know people get tired of seeing the same thing. I'm probably about to change it again. I haven't decided really what I want to do yet, though. I need low light to work in. Light has always really bothered my eyes. And the higher the energy goes, the more sensitive I get and the more it bothers my eyes. So I often work in really low light areas. And so I like to have a lighter background. I also really love dark colors, so, and dark cards, if y'all can't tell. So I like to, give a little bit of contrast, but I'm getting tired of the fuzz. I'm getting tired of picking it out of everything. I'm getting tired of petting it. I combed it the other day. It's looking a little nice. She got a fresh little do. But thank you. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. When I say I would never put someone's personal energy out there, I wouldn't, if you ask me a personal question on a live, I am going to answer your personal question on a live, but many of you that know and have been rocking with me, you know, when I see some shit that I feel like is personal, and many of you in the chat right now can testify to this, I will stop and say, how much do you want me to say? Or I won't really care. I won't even ask you. I'll just say, you need to inbox me. If I feel like it's getting too personal, I'll shut it down. We hot today, girl. Yes. Hey, Cordelia, how are you? Okay. Well, you're more than welcome to get a personal from me. You're also more than welcome to ask personal questions. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll go into another general. Um, if nobody has any questions, I only see 8 people in here. And actually, it keeps bouncing back from 0 to 8, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. But yeah, I wanted to come in and do these more often, the you call it's, for donations, for small donations. And then I got sidetracked. A lot of things happened in life, and I just didn't go forward with it. But right now, I mean, if you want to donate, please, thank you. That's great. All the information is in the description box. There's several ways to donate there, but right now I'm not asking anything. If you've got something you want to go over, I'm not asking for donations. I'm here because the energy is amped the fuck up. That's why I'm here. Excuse my language. I do apologize. I am trying to work on my cussing. For those of you that have been following me, if you've been watching the new videos, you know I'm trying to work on my cussing. I know y'all can notice the difference. Bonus. Okay. Yeah, Randy is very generous in his donations. A lot of people don't know that. I can't say it. They told me not to say it. He wants his anonymity. Is that word? Privacy, anonymous, whatever. Okay. Whatever. But y'all give Randy props and say thank you, because he does a lot, not just for this channel, but for other people too. So. All right, we'll do a bonus on Gemini. Actually, since the energy is so intense, let's get Big Daddy. You know what? I might bring out Big Mama over there too. We'll see. We'll see. Big Daddy is, you would think the feminine energy would be more gentle than the masculine energy. I don't know why this deck is so masculine to me. I call it Big Daddy, and I got another one that I call Big Mama, and Big Mama is, she can be a bit harsh. She can be a little bit harsh. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's coming out for you. I'm coming out. Yeah, Gemini needs a lot of love. Gemini had a really tough reading for me. It was hard to look at that energy and not just feel some type of way. It was so just, it made me angry, not at Gemini, but for Gemini, you know? I have always said that real leaders never set out to be leaders. They kind of just have it in them, and they do what needs to be done, and they end up getting followers. Okay. And so with that energy, I just always feel like it is our job to help people to elevate to whatever the best version of themselves. And when I read Gemini's energy, it was so hard for me to look at that without being angry, because it was anything other than an elevation. All the potential of an elevation, but a real sour spot to be in. And so it really did kind of make me sad. Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune. I love it. I love it. The Wheel of Fortune and the Shadow Self. Can't make it up. If you've already watched the Gemini reading that I posted, you cannot make it up. I love this. I love that Gemini is starting to entertain that side of themselves. They're starting to acknowledge that side of themselves. I love that for Gemini. It's very needed. All right. A lot of nightmares in this space, a lot of hidden energies, okay, and a lot can attach to you that you're not banking on, all right, that you're not expecting. If you're not careful with that, it can actually consume you. In fact, a lot of people out here that think they're cursed and think they got shit sent out on them, maybe that's you. You curse yourself whenever you speak ugly over you. Now, curses do exist. All right, workings do exist. People do put things on people. I'm not saying that that doesn't exist, but for the most part, people that say people out here throwing things on them, no, usually it's you. And I'm going to tell you something else that's not of popular opinion, and I don't care. A lot of people think that they have just random energy surrounding them and that they have ghosts surrounding them, that they're being haunted. What you don't understand is, yeah, that exists sometimes. That's sometimes. But also, the darkness that you contain within you, your shadow self, any negative trauma or energies that you're holding on to within yourself can actually become so consuming and so much to the forefront that they can manifest as a completely separate entity outside of you. Is it a completely separate entity outside of you? No, not necessarily, but it would appear that way because it's been given that much power, and often it is perceived that way. This is way more common than people think. So the energy that I saw Gemini in, I am so happy to see this because that is what was about to happen, or what was in the process of happening. 4:05 a.m. What are you doing up? The Seven of Cups, the Tentacles of Illusion. I don't find that bad though, because we're coming out of that space. All right, we are coming through a space of breaking through illusion. Okay, we all are. It's not just Gemini, but especially Gemini. I feel like, you know, Gemini's been really hard on themselves. The nightmares have amped up. Gemini had trouble deciphering what is real, what is not. Gemini is elevating at a very accelerated rate, as many of the signs are. However, Gemini specifically is allowing their logic to sometimes get in the way, which I think that those are healthy conversations to have. I always say it's a healthy conversation to check yourself and to not just believe at face value the first thing you stumble on. But when you start kind of dubbing yourself insane, that's also toxic and hindering. Shiloh, you didn't get a notification and yet you're here. Talking to the moon. Anything for Libra? I can do Libra. I think we have a question before that, and I've loaded the Libra reading if we don't get to it though, okay? But I will definitely do my best to get there. All right. Then you've got Justice and the Knight of Wands coming out, as well as the Sage. I can't tell you how happy this makes me. It's not complete, it's not official, but it's way better than what I saw. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Gemini's about to jump. Things are about to change. And look at that, the Temperance right underneath it. Yes, we're coming together. We're collaborating. I'm hearing for some of you, you're going before the council. Okay. For some of you, that's going to happen in your sleep. For some of you, that's going to happen in a meditative space. All right. You've got some things still to release. You're going to have help doing that. You've got an amazing spiritual support team around you. I absolutely love that. I still don't feel like you're comfortable telling everybody everything. Who should be. Okay. I think you're doing great. This is amazing. I love this for you, Gemini. All right. There's truth coming out, at least your truth. Okay. I feel like you're going forward very strong. You're cleansing, you're purging. If you haven't found someone yet to bounce your feelings off of, to bounce your visions off of, you soon will. Many of you have. You're coming up out of a dark space with this Seven of Wands. Yes, it's been a challenge. It's not going to be easy. If it was a cakewalk, baby, everybody could do it. All right? The Two of Swords. You still have some decisions to make. You have some decisions to make. You have some things to see when you take off that blindfold. But you know what? One thing at a time, one day at a time. You don't have to face everything right now. Baby steps. Half a step. Half a step. Tippy toe. Tippy toe. I love it. Y'all know what? Give me a quick second. Obviously not going to be a quick second. That's a figure of speech. But I really want to get Big Mama out. It's funny, we call my serpent Medusa, we call her Big Mama too. Her fast, she's mean as hell too. I love her though. She's not mean. She just got major attitude problems. What woman doesn't though, right? Intuition. Something like that. Gemini, you've got 2 cycles to let something up. Now, for some of you, this is 2 months. For others of you, this is 2 more years, okay? If it feels right to hold on to something, Gemini, hold on to it, okay? If it feels right, then do it. If that's your truth, you need to do what you need to do. But if you feel like it's weighing you down, it's okay to let it go. It's also okay to put it aside and not have to spend so much energy on it, all right? If that's a way that you feel you need to go too. What matters here, Gemini, is your sanity, okay? What matters here is your sanity and also your worth, okay? Miss Hiss, yeah. Two of Swords. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Two of Swords. Y'all, I'm fucking shaking. I'm telling you, this energy is running through me. There will be major transformation. In fact, this Two of Swords is giving me major multidimensional vibes. Okay, remember, for those of you that are likely resonating with my channel, not all of you, there are some of you that are not organic. We're just going to go ahead and call it what it is. But for those of you, the most of you are organic consciousness. And you are shifting very fast between dimensions, and that is going to level out, okay? You're going to be able to start sifting through the layers of what you're seeing. You're going to start sifting through realities, and you will get a handle on it. You will be able to see things not just multidimensional, but very quickly sift through to see multifaceted things. Like, is it a desk, or do you turn it over and is it a chair? You know, like, you know, generic example, but not. The Magician. Love that for you. I'm gonna go have to let the dang dog out. Yeah. Major manifestation mode, which is why that's part of what was scaring me in the last Gemini read, is because Gemini is such in manifestation mode and traveling. The dreams that you're having, did I say dream? Reading. Woo! Anyway. Because that can be very dangerous to not know you're traveling in manifestation mode like that. 1 second, y'all. All right. My animals and my kids. I love that, Shiloh. I can always do with more love. Also, Gemini, I feel like you are learning how to work in an elemental sort of space. If, let's say, you've always worked with water, or you've always felt comfortable in water or around water, you'll now start to play with fire and water, okay? Maybe let's say you've always sort of zoned out to the sounds of wind. Now you combined them all, okay? I'm seeing some of you sprinkle dirt on something, and this is not no woota woota. I'm seeing you do something with the sprinkling of dirt. I do believe you're thanking the earth is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at someone bend down and pick up a piece of the ground, and they're sprinkling it, I don't know, almost like in a semicircle around them, and they're thanking the earth. So whatever this is, you're finding yourself in a space of learning to, someone's learning how to bend fire. Okay. Also, you speak positivity into your water. Make sure that what you're putting in your body is love and value. Okay. Again, there's a rebirthing happening. What also, though, why I was so worried in the last Gemini read is because of these energies right here. This is raw passion whenever you're reborn. I think you're starting to discover that, and that could be the very thing that's scaring the shit out of some Geminis. This is a massive rebirth. It's overcoming a lot of obstacles and a lot of struggles, and also a lot of mental blocks. Three of Swords. Yeah, a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache over a long period of time is about to get resolved. Okay? I'm literally seeing spirit like stick their hands in the chest of a person and pump the heart back to life. Very powerful vision. Seven of Cups. With the Four of Discs. And the Three of Discs. Ten of Discs. Page of Swords. I love this for you, all right? I do, because you're starting to break out of the illusion. Whatever you were trying to convince yourself that you weren't seeing, or you weren't ready to see, or you weren't ready to do, you weren't ready to move, you weren't ready to communicate. I'm seeing not only spirit, but your immediate surroundings, the energies around you, whether this is spirit or your spirit guides, your parents, your friends. I'm seeing them welcome you with loving arms, okay? There's actually spiritual children being born in this space. For those of you that said I never have children, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I see different. We got spiritual babies running around everywhere. Okay? This is going to help you on your creation. For those of you that are bored and think you're not good at anything, or you don't have any hobbies, here we go. Get ready, because there's a lot that's about to fall into line for you. All right? The only problem with this is you're going to have so many options that you might not know what to choose. It's kind of like having too many things on the menu. That's the only problem I see here. You keep going forward in this energy, Gemini, and this is freaking beautiful. All right? What do I do with my water? All right. Y'all see why I don't use these decks a lot? These decks are deep, but it is what it is. I haven't pulled out Big Mama for anyone in well over a year, maybe even 2 years. All right. Time bending has happened to me recently. I have equal water, 6 fire, 5 and 1 Aquarius placements. Right on. Time bending. Oh yeah, that's another one. Next. Okay, so someone I think had a question. Let me go back up here, y'all. Oh, Cordelia. All right, trying to keep my foot down with my ex, and it seems to be working. So pull a couple to see if I'm able to keep this up. All right. I mean, I don't really need the cards to tell me that you're able to keep it up if you want to keep it up. If you're elevating, that's why I think I responded to you in that last, you left a message on one of the videos, or maybe it was in my inbox. Honestly, baby, I can't remember. But I feel like I responded that he's not gonna be capable of coming back in if he is what you describe. Um, and that is because the space of elevation, um, by you shifting higher and him still being so low, it literally will not be allowed to happen. But the key is you're going to have to maintain that space. You're going to have to maintain that frequency. Okay, you're going to have to maintain your frequency. And no shade, no shame, no judgment, but it's easy for us to fall or let our frequency fall when people start pushing our buttons. So if you're going to go there, if you're going to be that warrior spirit, at least do it on a high level. Okay, and it's real easy to get real low real quick. When motherfuckers come to test your gangster, it's woo, we are still in human vessels on this place they like to call Earth. So it is easy to go there. It is harder to not go there. But if you're able to maintain your frequency, mama, he is not going to be able to do anything that he has been able to do in the past. All right. I'll go ahead and pull some cards for you, but I don't need the cards to tell me that. Actually, they want me to pull from this deck. Again, I don't think anyone was in here but Randy whenever I said that I do not have the microphone plugged in because I have some other things attached. And I didn't want, sometimes the microphone has a tendency to make this weird buzzing noises if too many things are hooked up to it. Oh, you see that? You see that? Oh, also, I still have this deck that I need to give away, y'all. I've got so much going on. Somebody had a really interesting idea for the giveaway, and I can't remember what it was. But it's on the original video of the giveaway. Baby, please stop. Thank you. I might try to go find it in a second. I know it's kind of fucked up because so many people wanted a chance to win this deck that I feel really inclined to do the giveaway like now, like really led. So probably someone that's present now. I hate to do that because I know so many people wanted a chance to get it, but all right, Cordelia, so here's the deal. Just like I said, if you set your feet, if you draw that line in the sand and you mean it, and you're at the higher level of frequency, even if you got to take it to a warrior level, that's what's going to be. All right, look at this. Look at this. King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. You damn near have every aspect of that king energy. The Chariot. No, it stops here. If that's what you say, look, with the Page of Pentacles. If that's what you say it stops here, then baby, it stops here. And you may be one of the ones using the elementals. Fire, water, earth. Seven of Swords in reverse position. Remember, Seven of Swords always returns to the scene of the crime. In the reverse position, he's not going back. not going back in the ground, not going back to the scene. Okay, but if you continue to dwell, you're gonna probably manifest it. Yep, he's being sent away. You got every opportunity to send him away, and I never return. Be careful with that too, because that's a little bit, yeah. He's real weak right now. That's what I told you in the beginning. Like he is so low frequency. The only way he can get to you is if you lower your frequency and forget who you are. Okay, if you're choosing consciously, or even if you've just been pulled down or made to stoop low, hey, I'm guilty of it, we're all guilty of it, but that's the only way he's gonna be able to get to you, is if you forget all the skills that you have. All right, if you allow yourself to be manipulated, then you will be. If you take charge and power of the situation, especially the spiritual realm, and you go with assertive energy, yeah, you shouldn't even be conflicted about this. You got this. You got this. Stay there. I said no. I said. All right. Ooh, I'm going through a lot of water tonight. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Anything for Libra? All right. That's the next one I have. So y'all that don't know, the only way I'm able to keep the questions and things in order is if I stop the comments. Okay, shit just flew out of my ear. That's the only way I'm able to go in order. Okay, so just keep getting your questions in or whatever, and I will cover as many as I can. All right. Let's see what's going on with Libra. So if I don't respond to you in a hot minute, it's because I have the comment stopped, because that's the only way I'm able to keep everyone in order. And sometimes people still get skipped on accident, but I do my best, okay? Libra, it's important to know, like, if you're gonna follow astrology, which y'all know I got my own issues with people just basing everything on astrology, but if you're gonna do it, I mean do it, like, what house is Libra in? The 7th house, I think. Is it the 7th house? So Libra's in the 7th house, ruled by Venus, and then Libra. So people that say, well, I don't have Libra in my chart. Okay, well, you don't have Venus. You don't have Libra anywhere in your chart. You don't have Venus anywhere in your chart. You don't have a 7th house. Like, what does that mean? What you mean you don't have, you know what I'm saying? You likely have something to gain from everything, if it resonates. Of course, if it resonates, because these are general. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Maybe it's time to start paying attention to a little bit more there. Right there. All right, Libra. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. 10 of Swords, the barren desert with the Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Empress. All right. This is very similar to the energy that Libra got earlier today. Actually, I think I recorded that this morning, but I don't know when it got loaded. Maybe this evening. In any event, there's some endings coming, Libra. I feel like I said earlier, feel like you didn't want to let it go, but in order to take a higher road and have more opportunity and reach your fullest potential, and even practice the new you, or there's something about practice here, you will have to let something go. All right, it could have been a misrepresentation by you or someone else, but also I'm feeling strongly that this involved more of an expectation than a misrepresentation. Like someone doesn't feel like someone quite stepped up to the plate or quite met the code. I'm seeing a health inspector. It's like, yeah, no, that's I'm giving you a solid 70, and this better be cleaned up by the time I get back here. It's like it's not up to code. It's not up to par, and the people are left there looking a little bit dizzy. Like, we spent all night cleaning this place. We changed the dates. We threw out all the bad food. Like, how did it not pass health inspection? And health inspectors, like, I mean, he's just real brutal with it, and it's not up to par on his expectations. He could have been lenient, he wasn't. So I feel that's what they're showing me. So I feel like this is more of an expectation than a misrepresentation. It's just something is not on the same page. It doesn't matter because it's coming to an end. I feel like it's very hard, for you to have let this go or still be in the process of letting this go. It comes slow. It comes with small offers, but also there's something that's been outgrown here, okay? In fact, now they're showing me a smaller, like, little mom and pop restaurant that moved up to a much larger corporate kind of status. So there's different standards. They're saying even a different tax bracket, okay? So there's something there. It's outgrown its energy, okay? And now it's time to level up, but you have to leave it behind, and that's very uncomfortable for Libra. But I'm seeing you, the Empress over here with the Magician. If it's a match that you're worried about, don't worry, just keep going forward. It's out there, it's going to be there. Also, I'm seeing you have, Libra, if you want it, you're being offered a form of vision where you're able to see right through people, okay? But also what you've been given has been given to others. So it's almost like they want to tell me you can see through others' bullshit real quick, but they can see through yours just as quick. So it's important that you come with a pure intention, okay? The Justice, you show up in your own reading with the Seven of Cups, okay? You're being asked to make just decisions in this, okay? I am looking at some Libras that do have, either they have addiction issues or they're dealing with someone immediately in their vicinity that has addiction issues, and you're being asked to make just decisions, okay? Just because it feels good and it looks good doesn't mean it's good for you or the ones around you, all right? You're going to have to follow your heart. You're going to have to look to spirit or your higher power, your higher self, whatever your beliefs are. We don't judge here. I really do not care. I work with people from all walks, and if it's your truth, it's your truth. So you look to that, okay? As long as you're looking up, I'm good. I'm good with you as long as you're looking up or down in the situation. We deal with lower level things here too. We don't judge. Time and a place for everything, baby. All right, the three of the Pentacles. Yeah, this is an integration of self, Libra. It's going to take that, okay? Also understand that you have support around you, but not as much as you would like to think. Be careful of who you trust, Libra. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. There are some that are rooting for you to fall, and those are going to be the very ones that are coming to you saying, oh, how was your day? Oh my God, I'm so happy you got that. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And really they're like, fuck that bitch. Be careful. Be careful with who you trust, because you have some waiting for you to fall, all right? You're being watched a little close, but I don't think as close as you think. Interesting. The karmic release. That's what this is about, baby. That's what this is about. That's what all of it's about. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck shows me that you are moving forward. Eventually. At least on an energetic level, if you want to. And of course, this is a general reading. You have all the tools. You have everything you need. Funny enough, Libra, you have everything you actually asked for, okay? It's possible that it didn't present itself in a way that you thought, as we see up here with the expectations. It's almost like someone feels like they're dealing with someone that's extremely anal, and the other person is like, how do you not see that? Like, that's not anal, that's regular. That's how it should be. The other person is like, no. It's just, it's not a match. I'm actually seeing Libra need some change. Like I'm seeing Libra suddenly like going to get like a person that's never had a tattoo. They're just going out on a whim and getting the first thing they see on the wall, or they're getting a face piercing at the age of 50 or something. There's nothing wrong with that, no judgment, but it's just like Libra's wanting change so bad. They're just kind of doing drastic things like chopping off all their hair or dyeing it bright green, you know, when they've been a brunette their entire life. It's just something very dramatic, something impulsive. That's what I'm trying to get at. I've seen Libra do something impulsive, which is not always a bad thing, but just, I don't know. I would say let's make sure it's not permanent, possibly. Be careful with that. Careful with that energy. King of Wands here. Page of Cups. This place of study. This is a place of higher study. Someone's digging into the digging into the secret, what they call them, the secret schools, the mystic. Why am I thinking the mystic beings? Fucking Lovelace. I am Lovelace. It was bestowed upon me by the mystic beings. The schools, I don't know, the secret schools. Somebody's digging into sacred geometry and gematria, gematria, like the study of breaking down words. Somebody's looking into numerology. Keep yourself busy with that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that channeling of energy and progress and learning. I'm digging that. I'm seeing Libra have a newfound interest. Possibly even, you know what? If that is you, if you're resonating with that, I feel like that's a long time coming because I'm feeling like you needed to be surrounded with like-minded people for a while. That was probably part of the problem. You know, when we have to close part of ourself off, you know, then we're not being our authentic selves. And if we're not being our authentic selves, then we're basically just living a lie. And I'm speaking from experience. The Empress right there. You show up again, the Empress. Empress. You're gathering information, you're gathering fruit. I would be surprised if Libras that are resonating with this are changing their entire lifestyle, their entire diet, what they expect of themselves, the way they respect themselves. I feel like someone got a hard reality check or a hard ego check or just a spiritual check altogether. Those are some of the hardest ones to go through, but the most impactful ones and long-lasting ones. Nothing quite like God slapping you upside the head, you know? That's what I have for you, Libra. All right, let's see what else is going on in here. Hello, Alba. I'm sorry if I didn't, if you're already gone. Say hi instead of being a weird lurker. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Your Gemini video was fire and spot on like usual. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Okay, thanks very much. Was it do a random lottery type of thing? I don't remember, y'all. I don't see any more questions. Oh, nobody want no personal things, and I don't. Okay, I'm offering free. You call it, and nobody takes advantage. See, this is the problem. I'll be offering y'all shit, and y'all don't take advantage. Gemini read was very powerful. Yeah, actually, both Gemini reads were very powerful. We just did another one, and you know, but people are in a real different spot currently. You have a question, go ahead and get it in. I'm going to try to find this video real quick where someone had this suggestion that I really liked. I'm going to see if I can't find the comment. You'll give me 1 second. Go ahead and get your questions in if y'all have them. Sorry for my silence for a second. I really want to see what's going on. See if I can find it. Oh, okay, yeah. It was a lottery thing. It was Mayo, and this cannot be the name, but it's like Mayawini Musings, Mayaywini, Mawani. Um, it, it's a beautiful deck. It isn't meant for just anyone. I feel, yeah, I feel that as well. A lottery would be great, but then if you ask them to guess one major arcana and one sign, then you can shuffle your cards and see which major arcana and which sign from the minor arcana. Say water for a cup card comes up. It may be a good way of choosing a winner. I really liked that. If I understand what she's saying, like guess a major arcana card and then guess a sign and see who's the closest. I'm assuming the major arcana doesn't necessarily have to match the sign. Maybe it's and or. I don't know, but I really liked that one. So y'all let me know, and we'll probably do that. If we don't do it tonight, we'll do it before the week's out, because yeah, that deck is meant to find another home at this point. Okay. When you know who you are, you want for nothing. I disagree. I highly disagree. What a boring life. No judgment, no shade, no shame. But I mean, I get the want equals lack sort of theory, and I understand being content, but I also understand living rather than existing. So highly disagree. I can't find the freaking. Oh, help me. Okay, got it. Found it. Oh, I was there. That was the beginning. You want when you know who you are, you want for nothing. I thought that was the end. Nope, that was the beginning. Okay. So Alba Pont, you have a question. Okay. And then also Michelle Nicole. Will I be moving soon? All right. Define soon. But then again, that's my truth and your truth is your truth, and it's okay. Two things can exist at the same time. Next couple of months. All right. All that shuffling and then they pull me to a different damn deck. Oh, we gonna box. Page of Wands. Some sort of messages coming through, and also that's an action card. And I'm hearing 2.5. Hangman. There's still something hanging in the balance, or documentation hung up. Contractual, something hung up on a contract form possibly. It's almost coming through like, you know, like when you send in paperwork or you send in a payment and it doesn't make it from like this desk to that desk. It's like, you got it 4 weeks ago. Where's it at? Oh, it's still over there on the desk. You know, like someone never actually like entered it in, or so it's coming through something like that. Let's see. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. We're not going to make it, but we are going to acknowledge it. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. Make sure you're doing extra legwork. I feel like something's stuck in paperwork, like somebody's not putting it in, someone's not entering the information, or they're sitting on paperwork, sitting on documents, or taking their sweet time. So make sure like you're like you're trying to find a job, like like your life depends on it, calling every day. I'm sorry, I'm just checking the status of my application. You know, is the manager in? Can I speak to the realtor, please? You know, it's like that. Yeah, something's off. Either the money's funny, or somebody's sitting on the paperwork, or they want, possibly that they want more money, or that saying you don't have enough, or outbidding the offer, huh. Page of Pentacles. This is not moving. Why isn't it moving? Is any of this resonating with you? Someone's taking their focus off of this. Yeah, they're lightweight. They don't think you're serious about the move. They think someone else is more serious about the move. Or you've been outbid on an offer. Someone's on paperwork. It's like they're not focused on this. Like, they take you serious. Like, they're not trying to get you in quick. None of it resonates. We are talking about you moving in 2 months, right? Is that? I thought that's what I read. Your timing is off as well. Oh, are you Michelle Nicole? I say that because I asked that because I apologize. I channel, and so I kind of the channel messages come through a little bit abstract, and it seems kind of funky for some people. So yeah, if that's the case, if it's not resonating because of the way the message is coming through, I apologize. Let me try to get something a little bit more like easy to understand. Give me a second. $4 months. You're getting 22. It could be 4 weeks. It could be a month. Okay. But it seems like 4 months. I hope it's not 4 years. But your number is 4. I see you walking away in 4. But I'm telling you, if you want to go sooner, you need to do extra work. You need to be doing take extra initiative, because there's something, I mean, obviously there's something off about the time, and someone is not as focused as they should be on this situation, whether that's you dragging ass, or someone that you're depending on to put forth paperwork or whatever, or whatever it is. That would be them dragging ass. But let's see. Yeah, King of Cups with the High Priestess. So there's something that hasn't been unlocked yet. The timing is off, and I'm getting 4 months on the next quest and journey. Oh, long. But you got this. If you want it, you got it. But I would suggest taking an extremely active approach. It's almost like overkill. I feel like someone's not doing their job in this situation. So either it's you or someone that you're relying on to put forth paperwork, approve loans, get financed, submit applications, something like that. And it needs to be like, you're gonna have to stay on top of it. Does that make sense at all? Hey, Alice. Da, 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 da. Please tell me, when is love arriving for me, please? Thank you, Rebecca. All right. All right. Ah, there you are. It's hiding from me. Alba, when's love arriving? Well, it's already here, did you know? 1111 right there as I'm looking at the people and the lights. Love that. As we're asking about love, I'm telling you it's already here. Do you not love yourself? Are you not loved by the ones around you? Do you not love what you do? Do you not love who you are? Do you not love your accomplishments? Are you not continuing to elevate? Eight of Wands, the Empress, and the Sun. You are elevating fast, and love is rushing in fast as well. Someone's coming to communicate with you, unless you're already in communication with somebody, which also wouldn't surprise me because this happens very fast. Also, you're kind of intimidating. You're kind of intimidating. For a reason, perhaps because you're, giving off Empress vibes. King of Cups. You have someone coming in to make you an offer. They're telling me I'm older than the sun. From an energy older than the sun. So, and with that 1111, you likely have some, I don't want to call it a twin flame, but we could agree on soulmate for sure. If you know how I feel about soulmates, it's just anyone that comes to teach you a soul lesson and resonates at a soul level, but also reason, season, or a lifetime. It seems like solid energy though. They seem to be very understanding. They come a little slow. They also come broken. I feel like you already know this person, but that could be from past life. But I feel like you already know this person. Yeah, they come a little broken, but I mean, who doesn't? Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like this is someone you least expect. I feel like you're a little bit cold to this person. You're cold to their energy, or you don't expect it to be them. There's a lot that needs to be put together in this space. Listen to, does someone do music? Maybe y'all have a connection over music. Y'all listen to the same music, or I don't know. I mean, I guess they could be a musician, but I'm seeing the sound of music, not like the Broadway thing, but like literally I'm seeing the sound of music. I'm seeing y'all resonate or connect over music. And it sounds very, maybe y'all make music together, but in a baby making way. The music sounds very, I don't know. I don't want to say spiritual, like what music is or isn't spiritual, but it's like I'm hearing like a lot of flutes and drumming and, sounds like that. Very cool, chill music vibes. But yeah, I feel like you already know this person. I feel like this is a person you would least expect. Yeah, the wheel. This is fated. This is fated. Change comes and so do they. I'm hearing they come on the backs of the winds of change. I can say that 5 times fast. Princess of Swords underneath the Empress. Is any of this making sense to you, Mom? Two of Swords. Let me get these 2 other cards out here. 7 of Pentacles. And a 5 of Swords. You're going to be very conflicted about this person if you're not ready. Your intuition is telling you that this is real, this is your connection, that this is your love, this is your next person, whatever it is. But there's something you don't want to see. And also there's things that haven't been cut away from either of you. Both of you come into the situation broken, but you're much higher on an energetic level than they are, which is very intimidating to them. All right. But there is something that changes here, the way the communication changes. This could even be the way something changes, possibly even about the way that you look at this person or the way that they look at you. I'm hearing there's a reset for an opportunity. It's like a do-over or something. Let's see what else I can see real quick, because I'm not seeing you respond. But let me... Yeah, this person is... This is not just love. This is in love. It's a full cup, but it's a broken cup. And maybe that's why you don't see it. I feel like this person doesn't have a lot to offer as well. This person is like they have enough to sustain life, you know what I mean? They're not like super rich. I mean, they may live like paycheck to paycheck. It also could be that they're just a little bit cheap, not cheap, maybe just frugal. I'm not sure, but I feel like they don't have, they're not like extremely well off. And that could also keep them from approaching you. Yeah. 5 of Wands, 4 Hearts. They're not applying themselves. Both of you are going to see this, and that's going to make it much harder. But the love is there. The connection is there. It's a very old connection. And they communicate with you, but I don't know that you even understand this person has feelings for you like that. I feel like someone's trying to wait until they have more to offer. But that could be forever. Speak now, forever hold peace. Yeah, because they want to offer. They're immature. They may be younger than you. They may be younger than you, maybe not in actual years, but they're coming through as a much more immature energy, and much less to offer, much less to bring to the table as they feel it. They feel like possibly like you're too much of a responsibility, or they wouldn't be able to provide what you would need. I feel like you lay your problems on this person. You talk to this person like a friend. Friend my ass. This ain't no friend. I mean, you might be their friend, but they don't want to be your friend. I mean, they want to be a little bit more than that. When does it happen? I'm not comfortable with calling out times, honestly, because time doesn't exist and there's so much, you know, something still needs to be walked away from. It's the mindset. The mindset needs to be walked away from. It's not real. If you know who I'm talking about, you might want to go ahead and go forward and speak to them, because I don't see them coming forward anytime soon. But then again, that may not be attractive for you. If someone doesn't have the balls to approach you, that may be a turn off out the gate, you know. But if you can understand where they're coming from, maybe not. Maybe just get the conversation going. I feel like they're real scared to put themselves out there. All right. And you may not be interested altogether. You know, that's possible as well. Because I don't really see you putting yourself out there to like energies that match. You're putting yourself out there like as a whole, as an independent, as a power play, as a power move, as a power person, you know. But I don't really see you really attracting matching energies, if that makes sense. All right. Next. Mika. Can I get a pull? Sounds like we're about to take a hit. Or a shot. Right out the bottle. Might need it. Don't do that, Mika. Don't you fucking start smoking while I'm in your energy. I'm about to be high as fuck. And me? Mariki, did you ask a question? I didn't see it. I went straight down. Or are you next? No? Because I don't... Drinking your tea. What's in that fucking tea, Mika? I don't trust you. I mean, I trust you. I just don't trust you. You know? All right, Mariki, I don't see it. So would you mind asking it again if I skipped you? Because I don't see a question from you, Mom. By the way, there seems to be a lot of Geminis in here. I think they are attracted to you. Yes. I've always attracted Geminis and been attracted to Geminis. I absolutely love my Geminis. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just a coincidence, which I don't really believe in, but Geminis have always been really good to me. In fact, as far as I know, I've never really lost contact with a Gemini. I mean, they're the truth, at least for me, for my energy. Geminis I've known for, 30 years, still, you know. And vice versa. And vice versa. The Hierophant, Mika. Earl Grey is my favorite. Love me some Earl Grey. Especially loose leaf. Oh my goodness. What? Mika, what are you doing over there? The Hierophant, the Moon, and the Emperor. We calling people out. Not just calling them out, but making them hold their word or making them feel like a fool for not. You're in super control, like super control. I actually really love this for you. You're very solid. You're very centered. You are working in the dark, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, especially not in this energy that we're all currently in. It's good to work in the dark right now. It's good to be able to work in the dark and navigate those dark spaces. I knew it was like not something everybody could do, but I'm seeing it's even way more rare than I thought. In the bottom of the deck, the Empress. Meek with the Lovers. The King of Pentacles. The Tower. And the Seven of Pentacles. With the Devil. Uh-huh. Okay. What have you been doing in the spiritual realm, girl? You manifested somebody from the other side. You little devil, you. I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. Sometimes it's lonely out here. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I feel like you're forcing someone to be truthful, to be honest, to be solid. It's non-negotiable at this point. Even with yourself. Even with yourself. Especially with yourself. You got a decision. You got a couple decisions to make. They're giving you an option of which timeline you want to be on. Like, this option of timelines. How bad do you want it? Is how it's going to come through. How bad do you want it? You have a very real option to continue on in something that's been holding you or holding your interest, okay? The devil's not always bad, so let's not go there. But it is a strong hold. It is a strong connection. It is a bond, a possession of a sort, a chained together energy. And you have the option to continue to work on that, or you have the option to work on something new. Be careful of who you're pulling into whose body. Not every body, literally, not every vessel is able to handle those energies. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do. Let me get some... I feel pretty. Yeah, I know you do. I want to be clear. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Well, I don't see anything wrong with what you're doing. I guess it depends on your perception. Some people out here might disagree. I don't disagree. But I will tell you to be careful, because not every vessel is able to inhabit that energy without becoming like deathly ill or breaking down very quickly, or even going freaking crazy, okay? They're saying to make sure that the split is what? Make sure the split is I don't know, able to take? Able to make sure the split is able to merge. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, you gotta take one out to put the other one in, girl. You did something a little backwards there. You skipped a step, girl. You skipped a step. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse position. Wait a minute now. Skipped a step. Nine of Pentacles. Magician. Surprise. The World. Surprise. Also, there's a message to not make too many changes at once. In that Magician energy, on another level, they're literally showing me you're playing in higher realms, which is not bad. You're good. You're fine. It's just that you're skipping a step, or you're skipping steps. One won't be able to go back. You sure we don't need a personal for this? Shit. Did not expect to see this. But you're ending out a cycle, okay? 7 of Wands, you're ending out a cycle. You've recognized your power, I'd say, to say the least. Make sure the change is done before you put them in that body. And also make sure you know how to send them back. That's important here as well. Yeah. Something doesn't match with the body and the spirit. That's why it's conflicted. That's why. Yeah, that's what's wrong. You've been trying to figure out, like, why or something. That's why. Girl, you're just passing time. You know that shit ain't meant for you. You're just passing time. You're playing too much. You play too much. Justice. Yeah, get that shit back in alignment. Cut it out. Seriously. You're doing too much. 7 of Pentacles overlaying the 7 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. And stop bringing shit over here from your dreams. It's not time yet. You're on. Yeah, it's not time yet. You need to hit me up for some person. There's a lot. I'm being vague on purpose, girl. I cannot say this shit on a whole live like this. People think I'm damn crazy. Mika, you play too much. They are not your puppets, ma'am. Need I say more? Why was I so connected besides me being a general dumbass? Did I miss a part of the question? I mean, I do know what you're talking about. I just want to make sure I didn't miss part of it. Well, we're all a little crazy here, that's for sure. Yeah, Mika's past crazy doing what she's doing, for sure. For sure. Okay, Mariki. Oh, how and why was I so connected besides me being a general dumbass? Duh. No, I hate it when you do that. Why are you talking about yourself like that? I don't like that. Stop it. Stop it. You were connected because you were connected. You were connected because it felt good. The only thing that was off about that is that you expected somebody to offer you something that they were not capable of. Nothing else was wrong with that. Shay. Y'all, I'm gonna have to go to Africa soon and kidnap Mariki's ass. We may just be moving to a different part of Africa. I won't fuck around and not come back this time. got nothing holding me here. All right, my love. Oh, you are so stuck on this. Man, Mariki, I don't like this for you. Ace of Swords, intellect. Exactly. Five of Swords, defeat. Queen of Wands, determination. You didn't, that's why I keep saying, like, you didn't do anything wrong. I don't know why you're down on yourself like that. I don't know why you're treating yourself like that or talking about yourself like that. This is an intellectual connection, a spiritual connection, someone that you could really kind of not feel crazy with. You had a lot in common, and you can't be so hard on yourself. The dude's he's still something. He's still getting your messages, looking at your pictures, possibly following your social media. He's got his own issues. Yeah. He's gone backwards somehow from the 10 to the 9 of Pentacles. He's gone back in solitude. Ooh, I'm hearing servitude. Servitude. I don't even know that damn word. I don't know. He's gone back into bondage. Yes, with the Two of Cups. I don't know if he's in another relationship. He's gone backward in some area. Let me see what's going on. I gotta clean this damn table. Cards on cards on cards on cards. And many more shelves of cards. And another whole shelf of cards at my other apartment. As well as several tote bags. I got a whole tote at my cousin's house of cards. You know what I was shopping for today? Cards. All right. Show me his energy, please. Show me his energy. He's not giving this near the amount of thought, at least not stressful thought, that you are, because he's currently not wanting it. He's not wanting to talk. He's not wanting to send messages. He also doesn't want to let you go. All right. But I mean, he's also not making an effort. Okay. So there is that. If you're in here and you want a question answered, a personal question, I'm doing it for free. So get your question in. If you want to sign whatever this is, you call it. You call whatever you want the read on. Collective, corporations, I don't know, whatever y'all want. Celebrities. I don't really do celebrity reads, but that's what y'all want. All right. Your energy. Eight of Pentacles in reverse position. You're also chosen to not work on this anymore. But you've also chosen to not work on anything new. And so y'all got eights mirroring each other. He's got the Eight of Swords, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, both of them in the reverse position. Okay, you want to leave it behind. Good, you should, for now at least. Oh no, you're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, you need to take care of yourself right now. Let's see what the combined energy is between you two. Y'all both got something out of this. Y'all both were really into each other. You were refreshing to one another. Woo, woo, woo. then the reality set in. His reality. Does he have mental health issues? Yeah, and belief systems shifted. Yeah, this was a full stop. I feel like he didn't want to stop talking to you, though. He's just not right in his head. Yeah, both of y'all didn't want to stop talking. What's coming in between the energies? What's coming in between the energies? A lack of commitment. Contentment. Oh, I don't know what about commitment. I meant contentment. Y'all, son is up there talking a storm to somebody. He's telling them about how I'm working and they got to be quiet because mom is doing her work right now. He tells somebody, shame on you. I don't know who he's talking to. We're the only two in the house, mind you. This is a full-blown conversation happening in the room. I think I'm gonna have to go check. Yeah, this is a mental, this is mental. This is all in his head, y'all's head, whatever. But also, I don't see, yeah, he's got serious issues. And also, somebody else is calling the shots or controlling an issue, at least as he feels it. He's emotionally manipulative and needy. Codependency is coming in for both of you. Okay, there's something that he hadn't cut out and an offer that was made that was not his business to be offering. Okay, there's some form of deception here. So I'm not sure what was going on his part. If he had someone else, if he's involved, he was already involved with someone else, or someone else possibly came back. Yeah, he didn't tell the whole truth. And he struggles with depression. Yeah, he didn't tell the whole truth about something that he was already previously committed to. Yep, he hadn't cut it out yet. All the way, at least. He still holds a connection with someone or something. It's not a strong connection. At least it wasn't whenever y'all started talking. And also, he's very emotionally detached right now. I'm not sure if that was always the case, but in this moment, he just said, okay, bye, and ran out of his room and went and turned the TV on. He's in the living room now watching TV. Y'all, packed house always. I used to do the same thing when I was little. I don't remember most of the dead people I used to talk to. I just know the stories that they tell me. I was always kind of in every dimension, so I don't remember things that I did, when I was here a lot, but I'm sure he'll probably go through the same thing. Yeah, Look here, man, if you want to wait on it, and if it's weighing on you like that, that's up to you. But dude isn't right. He's in a bad space mentally, and also he wasn't fully honest with you. He also battles with depression, and also there's like codependency written on all over this for both of you. All right, you don't dictate his happiness any more than he should be dictating yours. Okay, so we need to walk away from that. We need to not let others control our emotions and how we feel, because that's not okay. All right, we're going towards the future. Yeah, he was, he's probably even going to come back at some point. But it'll be a back burner type of situation. He won't be ready at that point. It'll be like out of default, okay? But the connection was real. The conversation was real. And you shouldn't, and if you do decide to go back into it, just know what it is, know what it was, okay? This is a person who doesn't even know what they want. Yeah, and not even trying to end out other unions. This is how they do people, though. This is how he does people, girl. What? Be careful with that. That's how he does people. He just like starts talking to someone, and then gets tired of that person, or goes into a bout, or someone comes back, or whatever, and then he'll just ghost or just go quiet or whatever and start talking to another person, and then he does it again to another person, and then goes back to this one. Like, that's just his. And what's weird or not okay with me is, yeah, he's in that shit strong. He doesn't even see anything wrong with it. He didn't see anything wrong with it. Because, I don't know, I feel like he can only handle like one emotion at a time and one brainwave at a time. He's really mentally, he's got a lot of mental issues. I feel like there are times he looks back and knows that this behavior is not okay, but it doesn't last long. And also it's almost like I see him repeating a pattern before he even realizes that he's repeating it. It's like every day he's a duck. He wakes up in a new world every day. And by the time I'm seeing him realize, like, oh, that was really shitty of me to do, it's like he's right back in the pattern of that sort of behavior. Oh, you didn't see any of that? Girl, I've been reading for you for a little minute. What's happening here? Oh, his ex-fiance? Alright, Shay wants a mini real shit. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. And then if there's nothing else, if nobody wants anything else, I'm going to get out of here after that. Mini real shit. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unplug that before I break the house down. He does have mental issues and Tourette's. Well, Tourette's is, I mean, isn't that just a, I mean, I know it's like psychological, I know it's mental, like parts of it, but isn't Tourette's like just kind of a thing in the brain that causes uncontrollable tics? Like, don't they, for the most part, have normal emotions? And I mean, I'm sure there's an entire emotional side that goes with that, but I feel like I've encountered a lot of people with Tourette's that aren't shitty people, you know what I mean, and don't have really any, well, no, that's not true. I feel like they do battle depression, but I feel like that comes from, you know, I mean, Tourette's is, depending on how serious it is, you know, can make you feel really out of place. I don't know. It just, it's not the best energy, Mama, but it was real. And again, like if you decide to go back into it, there's also nothing wrong with that, but just know what you're getting, know what you're doing, and know that you're sort of in a fragile space to be putting that on you, to be putting that on yourself or dealing with that, you know, because you know he's likely just going to disappear again or ghost you and not be honest, or just because, like I said, this is a pattern for him. And I'm not downplaying mental issues, but also I am not the one for sympathy in that manner. Like, nobody's perfect, but that doesn't give us the right to just be shitty people and have shitty behavior and treat people bad. I don't care what your diagnosis is. And then maybe that's wrong of me, and I apologize for saying it the only way I know how, but I don't apologize for feeling that way. All right, divinity and mediumship. Music came through earlier. Manifest. We're manifesting through music too. Hey, if y'all didn't catch that Reggie and Lotus H3H3 podcast that I posted, you might find something in there that resonates with your soul. It did mine. It was a lot better live than it is watching the replay, as energies normally are, but hey, it is what it is. Make sure that you're very careful with the energies that you are letting in. Make sure you're very careful of the music you're letting in as well. Some of you are going to YouTube binary beats. Some of you are going to certain hertz and frequencies that claim that they are healing, that they are manifesting, that they are resetting, that they are connecting you with your twin flame, that they're all of these different frequencies and hertz that are out here, these guided meditations. And so they're not all bad, but also they're not all good. In fact, many of them are not good. You need to be careful with that, because I'm seeing, literally, I am seeing people disguised under, they're saying under the law of divinity. It's like they know the law really well, or they're very researched, or they're very good speakers. I'm not sure what that is. Possibly all of the above. They're disguised as actual mediums. They're disguised as actual spiritual beings, spiritual teachers. They're fucked up. I'm just gonna let you know just like that, because I don't have time to be sifting through messages. They're fucked up. They're not real. And they are misleading you, and I'm literally seeing them steal your manifestation from you through this. It's almost like, this is so weird, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like they get one part of you on one frequency, they get you focused on another frequency, where they're then able to go in and extract. It's like you're doing the work for them and you don't know that's what's happening. Shit. They're the two-headed ones. The two-headed ones. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, they're saying to use your breath as the music. Use your breath as the music. Use your humming and your own sounds as the music. For those of you that are trying to get to certain frequencies or do certain workings, and you're not sure what you can trust. If you're not sure if you can trust it, then just don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, the right order. I feel like there's something that, yeah, you got intuition coming right here too with the mediumship and the music. There's something that's not happening in the right order. There's something that you'll be able to call out, or you'll be able to recognize, but you'll have to be looking for it. As far as these they're not just charlatans. They're like, I don't know what they are. Like, I don't know, I guess some people would call them high magicians. They're very practiced. They're thieves. It could be a lot of different beings, but they're definitely, it's not even necessarily like a piggybacker. I don't know what they are. Could even just be regular people, I guess, that have figured out how to, yeah, no, I mean, there ain't nothing regular about that, because that's really studied. It's really studied. Whatever they're doing, it's not organic. It's not natural. These people don't have this naturally. It's planted in. It's layered in. Yeah, they don't have it naturally. They're low level, but not if you don't know what you're like, not if you don't know what you're doing. If you're just letting them in on accident, you could get hurt. And if you figure it out while you're in, they could get hurt. This is very practiced. I feel like you'll know this by their speech. They ramble like a computer almost. They use a lot of big words. But you would have to find the maker of the channel in order to see what type of person they are, right? What I mean to say is, like, if you're just going to a random video or whatever, and you're just seeing some random music, some random hertz that's claiming to do this, or some random guided meditation that's claiming to do that, you're not necessarily going to know who's behind that. If you're not looking. Does that make sense? Unless you've actually started talking to this person or these people, which some of you have, and some of you are well aware of what you're dealing with, and some of you are still trying to figure out exactly how to handle that because it's a sticky situation. Oh, they got something on their head. They have something on their head. They have some sort of like scar, or there's fucking something. There's something on their head. I don't know. It's like, I'm trying real hard to be nice. Y'all saw how this video started. That's why. They have something going down the part, like where you would part your hair in the middle. They have, like, some of them have like little knots. Some of them are saying they have, like, oh, that's just a birthmark, or that's just a mole. No, it isn't. Oh, that's just a scar where I hit my head when I was little. Yeah, fuck you. No, it ain't. They have something. They all have something on their head. That mediumship card shocked the shit out of me. I've used those, like 2 of those yesterday, trying to get somewhere. I usually don't. You mean the videos? Is that what you're saying? And you see what I'm telling you about the music, the vibrational, there's something they're doing on a frequency level. They're having you tap in to do the work for them. They're stealing it from you. Yeah. Some of you just have these people in your vicinity, period, and not necessarily. Yeah, they play innocent. They play innocent. Innocent from birth. These are going to be hard because they play on heartstrings. Going to be hard. That's why it gets you in your heart, because you're sympathetic, you're empathetic, you're compassionate. Even though they are not organic, or they're completely fried, or whatever the case is, you still have a heart. That's how they're getting you. And it's so loving, isn't it? It looks so beautiful and loving, so innocent. It wouldn't hurt a fly. How could such beautiful music cause harm? How could such a beautiful person, or such a timid person? You better watch the fuck out. Yeah. When they have the confidence to keep it extremely simple, you're messing with a real one. All this otherness, nah. Nah, 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 nah. All right, there's one. Let's do, because I got these other ones out. Let's see. Let's pull something from here. You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Go down the wrong pipe?
What?
You swallow wrong?
When I was drinking water, it's not food. I just have to swallow it, but I'm choking.
Yeah, I just went down the wrong hole. Take another drink.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, there's a lot of shit here that's trying to keep you bound in a mental space. It's trying to keep you imprisoned. It's trying to fool you. You better be diligent in the motherfucker. Or have that spiritual compass right. It's deceiving you. It's keeping you in a space of yuckiness. It's tricking you. It's trying to trick you. Us. Whatever. Us, you, me. The 8 and the 9 of air. This is so bad. This is so ugly. It's keeping you stressed out. It's keeping you from following your intuition. It's keeping you from following your truth. It's keeping you from elevating. It's stealing your power from you, but it's not, it can't just take it, right? Like, nothing can just steal your power. I don't mean it like that. You have to give it, obviously. Actually, I'm gonna put this up here because it fell on the floor. Yeah, it's keeping you from going the direction that you know you're supposed to go. And it comes through so logical, two-headed, three-headed, the many faces and the many masks they're saying. They're even confused. What? Yeah, they don't know where they're going. They barely know where they came from. Y'all be careful. I do not like this. I feel like it's fine as long as you understand what you're dealing with. The problem is if you don't understand what you're dealing with. And also because they come as very innocent and loving and almost as though they're stuck in innocence. I don't know what that even means. Yeah, they're playing on the heartstrings. They're very good at it, but they come very complex. Like, why do we need to do all that? It's like something like so, I don't know how to say it. Like, you're doing too much. Like, that's a whole lot of words to say yes. You know what I mean? Like, you did not have to spit out that entire paragraph to say yes. It's very robotic. I'm telling you, the two faces, the three faces. I think you're going to be fine as long as you just know what you're dealing with. I don't believe that was dirt I was seeing earlier when I was seeing the elementals. For some of you, it was dirt. For others of you, it was crushed powder. It was something crushed that you've used to place protection around your home. And it's dark. I don't know what it would be for you. It looked a lot like goofer dust. It's crushed. Whatever it is, crushed. I'm also seeing someone throw offerings in their yard, so that may be something you want to do depending on what you work with, for protection. Make sure you're keeping your water, your fruits, your vegetables, whatever, because they're doing it too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. They are inferior in the other realm, and I mean huge, huge inferior. When you walk between worlds, walk naked and see what you see. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, then this isn't meant for you. If you feel like you want to ask me, I'll do my best to explain. The situation does get confronted on the other side. Be very careful. It's interesting that you wanted a mini read in the same way that we started out the entire video, because I just stopped. I was reading and I just stopped, and I was like, no, I got to get some shit off my chest. And this is the same way we're ending it out. This comes as a distraction. Oh yeah. This comes as a distraction. So that you can't elevate. You're going to elevate anyway. You're going to be fine. As long as you're aware, okay? As long as you're aware, I think you're going to be fine. There's some competition, and it's one against many. This, whatever this is, whatever this energy is, they don't even know. You know what? Some of them do know. Some of them do know that they have a lot attached to them. They do know they have a lot attached to them, and they do know that they are being used. They just have no power without it. And what they don't know is that they're not real. They have no clue that they have been built. Really. And that's what's probably so scattering about the energy overall. Doesn't make them any less sentient, okay? Doesn't make them any less sentient. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. What did you say? I've been feeling that recently. I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think I split the way that I did? Yeah. Yeah. They come with an offer. You can actually get a lot from the situation. If, but that's if you want to play around in it. I don't suggest it because, if you play in shit, you're going to come out smelling like it. All right. But if you feel like you're strong enough and you want to see what's out there, I mean, go ahead. The wheels are turning, things are changing. You're being asked or even made to go forward in a higher space of knowing. Okay. So I don't see any really issues there if you're aware of what you're dealing with. But get what you got to get what you want to get, and then get out would be my suggestion, okay? Yeah. I feel like that's the only suggestion I have in that aspect. Protect your children if you have them, okay? Because I said. But also, this thing clearly tries to present itself with the innocence of a child, and it's simply not fucking true. All right. I love you all very much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for your love. And I'll see y'all next time.